Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sasta Parabrahma, Dasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Swami Vivekananda once said that the goal of mankind is knowledge. Pleasure is never the goal of a man, but knowledge. Pleasure and happiness come to an end. It is a mistake to suppose that pleasure is the goal. The cause of all the miseries we have in the world is that men foolishly think pleasure to be the ideal to strive for. So, after 6 years of service in the Indian Air Force, I had the opportunity to migrate to Australia, and having lived here for 18 years, I can assure everyone now that I fully vouch by Swami Vivekananda's teaching, where we do look up to the West, the way they do their duties. They're always on time, they help others, they're great team players. But having said that, he also mentioned there is a better way to live life. Like if you have to get maximum out of life, if you have to squeeze the best out of life, as Swamiji had mentioned, the best way to do it is through karma yoga. So, which basically means is doing things with devotion and doing things unconditionally. So, I've been an atheist for over 30 years, and in 2001, I had the opportunity to enter Ramakrishna mission as Madurai. And on the first day, I was welcomed by this unknown monk, and he welcomed me as if he had met me and he has known me for so many years. That was a surprise for me. And through that monk, I was lucky to read about life of Swami Vivekananda and Sri Ramakrishna. And also, when I entered the monastery, the Swamiji asked me whether I've had lunch, and it was lunchtime. And I was quite surprised that, I'm new, he doesn't know me, but the way he welcomed, I was quite moved by it. Later, I would learn about Swami Vivekananda through that monk who suggested me many books to read. The one I would like to mention here is Karma Yoga. And also, mainly in Western countries, people are not religious, but you'll be surprised to know that most of them follow Swami's teaching. Though they are not religious, most of them are all karma yogis. The way which they take care of the team, the way which they lead others, how they are punctual, and how they help each other, and how focused they are. And most of the time, it's quite impressive to see Westerners practice karma yoga, though without knowing what karma yoga is. And also, by reading Swami's karma yoga, and also his other books, Raja Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, I realized that everything is possible. And it gave me so much courage in a foreign country, being the first generation migrant, that I could become anything. So I mixed self-effort with devotion. I learned to think beyond myself. It is not compassion that matters, as Sri Ramakrishna taught. It's service, which is the goal of human life. And service has the potential also to remove all the knots of our hearts. It gives us great energy and everlasting enthusiasm, something similar to what is referred in Upanishad, that which our mind cannot comprehend or speech cannot explain. With this in mind, with Swami's teaching in mind, I learned to face the world, family, work, neighbors, friends, and all the difficulties which was thrown at me, and the result was always success. So, with this greatest teaching of Swami Vivekananda, who always assures you success if you learn to work beyond yourself, selflessly, and to work with care, to work with attention, to work with focus, and with the attitude of service to help others. So, with that, I thank Swami Vimaltananda ji for giving me the opportunity, and wish everyone the very best. Thank you.